to our draft on Infernal Shrines. Here, the map choice was by Gale Force Esports.
So first pick
Hold
again.
it down, elected to take first pick.
Okay, in last game we saw them literally get like, okay, GFE, I got a question for you. If you were to have your ideal comp, what would it be? Okay, here, you can have these 5 heroes. Right? So hopefully going into this game, Hold It Down can not do that. That would be ideal, right? Maybe 4/5 of their best roster. Throw it off a bit.
Yeah, if there's anything, if there's
Got the
anything they
grill
should,
cam on the stream. Yeah, look at Jake.
if there's anything they need to hold down, they need to hold down the draft segment of their game right now.
Yeah.
That's what we've seen from the first game. The Illidan Abathur composition was just way too hot for them to handle, I would say. And they need to find a way to fix that. Kind of like how Jake is trying to fix the grill situation right now.
We actually, for those that, we've got a pretty cool setup here. We actually have handheld mics that Jake could take out there if he wasn't dealing with chaos, but, you know, we'll be able to, like, commentate from out there and stuff, you know, give feedback. I don't know. It's cool. It's a cool little, again, this event's supposed to be fun. Hope you guys are having a blast, because, again, like I said, I didn't think that we only did the first set as a TriCast. I thought it was going to be a train wreck. I thought the TriCast was going to be awful. I think the 3 of us did pretty well.
It was fun, yeah.
It
Great.
was a good job. I'm surprised, because I thought the TriCast would be awful.
Grill is now on fire. That's a Jake's apparently reenacting last game's draft for us from Hold It Down.
I just like hope someone new turns in and just like sees a grill strap, like just like a corner of a grill. All right, so Oriole going to be the first pick again here, or not again here. They had our last game, but we're going to be seeing Oriole again. First pick on Infernal Shrines, Dunk. What are your thoughts, man?
Yeah, this is one of Ariel Vala's best maps because of the value of multi-shot Vala on the shrine. But this is Hold It Down we're talking about. I'm expecting a little bit of Cho'Gall action here with the Ariel. We've seen Ariel Cho'Gall in Korea HGC. Korea basically, some players in Korea have said that Ariel Cho'Gall is basically unbeatable, and I would not put it past Arthalon's team to run the Ariel Cho'Gall here.
Right.
I mean, if there's anyone who likes weird strategies, Arthalon loves this kind of stuff.
Yeah, so that's a good thing to bring up. Now, let's just say that GFE, like, so we see the Vala task, okay, pretty combo. You talked about the task, or Vala being really great on Infernal Shrines. If GFE, like, knows that Cho'Gall's on the table, or, like, knows, let's say, to Hold It Down knows that GFE knows that it's on the table, do you pick Cho'Gall before the bans?
It's tough. It's tough. They have so many picks to respond to it if you take Cho'Gall now. But securing it with the Ariel is so high value.
I love chat's
I'm so bad at grilling, man. Like,
yeah, we won't judge you.
I will judge you. I will
grill.
judge you on the quality of your grilled meats, sir.
I mean,
Okay, I've grilled before, but I've never used a charcoal grill. I've always used a propane grill. So
It looks like you need
don't wanna
less
judge you too
oxygen in that
much.
grill. You're running too hot, man.
you think so?
I think so, yeah. I mean, just from my mini cam, that's all I got. But looks sketch right now.
don't put the hot dogs on yet.
Less.
Okay, so there's the Stitches Greymane.
No.
The Greymane, again, is
Cho'Gall.
the Crowan. Yeah, we won't see the Cho'Gall with this now.
Yeah.
Greymane is a Crowan favorite, I would say, at this point. Like,
Yeah.
he's pretty common on Greymane. And so Stitches is just in general a good tank right now. He's the best solo tank. Do you think Stitches is a good for this map? And B, do you think it was more of a deny it from caffeine, or was it they just wanted Stitches for themselves?
Okay, Stitches is really powerful. I don't think you can argue that it's just a deny pick.
Right.
And anyway, yeah, they probably don't want Cap getting it, but you absolutely need to pick Stitches up. It's just so valuable. He can control the shrines relatively well. The slam build is good at clearing the minions. But
And even with the nerfs, he, like you said, that one game, he still top damage for his team. So.
yeah, he did on the Tomb of the Spider Queen game.
Yeah.
Wait,
Not Tomb, it was Dragonshire.
Dragonshire game, yeah, that's what I meant.
That fire's going nuts. Look at him just spray all that
What is
in.
he
He's
doing?
putting wider fluid during nerfs.
All right, we do see the Kael'thas banned. It looks like Gale Force is a little bit scared of the flames. They're going to go ahead and ban out the Fire Mage. Jake, on the other hand, will not be banned out. He's just going at it
He's
still.
just trying to prepare us hot dogs, man. We
Ooh,
got
okay, there's an Anub'arak ban. That tells me that they still might be interested in Cho'Gall. Anub'arak, pretty widely considered one of the best Cho'Gall counters with the Cocoon. And Kael'thas.
To be fair, though, they did ban it last game, too, didn't they?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, but still, GFE doesn't really
I think
show
it
any
really-
anti-cho'Gall stuff.
Oh, you'd all see. I think you all realize it. They're like, oh no, what do we do? You'd all. I don't think the stream can see the chat, but.
No, the stream cannot. They don't.
Yep, they're calling it. It's gonna be cho'Gall. After the bans, you'd all types oh shit twice, and
It's all ogre now.
Now our
It's all ogre now.
cho'Gall
Has been called.
emotes.
Oh
Yeah, dude.
Not like this.
Dunk called it. And he knew it the whole time, and then the moment GFE, Michael Udall typed, oh shit, they knew they were doomed. Okay, so what is your... Oh, Stukov!
Yes. Okay.
Stukov a good counter to cho'Gall. That's the first question.
Yeah, because you can arm him into the Shadow Realm. You can literally massive shove cho'Gall back into his core.
Oh,
dude. That's what you have.
think
The
of
only
that.
way to beat cho'Gall is to not fight cho'Gall, dude. That's some Zen Stukov play. That's what we're going to need to see. Stukov arms across the world. That's the only way to win
Stukov
these team
versus
fights.
cho'Gall, Jake! All right, so we got the Leoric. Leoric's always been one of the counters to cho'Gall. You got the Draining Soul, and it's a caffeine favorite. If there's
Yeah.
a situation that Caff can play Leoric, he's going to demand it.
Yeah,
so.
absolutely.
so
And it's
Leoric-
good against Stitches, too. Like,
Yeah.
Leoric's great against both those
Leoric's,
tanks.
Leoric's great for this composition. Last pick here, though, Dunk. What do they need to shut down this hold it down comp?
Your last pick here for GFE, you've already got the double support. You need another frontliner. Honestly, I might go the Diablo here. Nope, they went for the Zul. I think the Diablo percent damage at 13 and the doubled up percent damage at 16 would have been enough to kill the Stitches or the cho'Gall in the front line every time. Without that, they are banking on getting a lead in this early game so hard. The Zul needs to get level advantage here. Otherwise, the game is done ski.
Well, here we go, guys. Game number 2 is just about to begin. GFE up 1-0 versus Hold It Down, but this composition from Hold It Down is scary with the cho'Gall. We got our first cho'Gall match. We got our first Stukov match.
Yeah,
It's the
we
same
do.
Game.
Yeah,
I'm so
we do.
glad this isn't being ruined by Peppers.
Oh, yeah.
So we got potentially one more game till the peppers come out. We're trying to eat before then. The grill is still smoking heavily, but the coals are white. I have just doused it and basically
Yeah, we saw you spray it in,
it's a vegetable grill fluid, so it's a vegetable base. It's like it's
Okay.
natural, so it's not as effective, but it also creates a lot of white smoke. Still, this grill is miserable. I have a smaller grill. I can freaking make the best grill fire with sticks with that one. This blue grill is the bane of my existence. We're gonna eat food eventually, boys.
We're going to eat eventually.
Guys, if I starve out here in Bloodlust, it's because of Jake's grilling skills. I'm just throwing it out there. Don't know if I can trust this guy.
You need to target something that'll die, I think.
But we are getting into this fabulous
I'll
game
click on the menu when it
between Gale Force and Hold It Down. Zoya,
Yep, let's go ahead. On the left-hand side of the map in the blue chunks, we got Gale Force Esports up 1-0. King Caffeine on Leoric, Aka Face on the Stukov, K1 Pro on Tassadar. Zul and Leoric, or other people play by other people. Oh, there we go. Zul played by Udall and Fan on Vala there.
meanwhile, holding it down, holding down that cho'Gall comp. Art Rowan going to be the cho'Gall here for them. BBJ on Ariel, Ishbu on Stitches, and Soya Sarian on the Greybane.
All right, so Art Rowan. That's interesting. So there won't be the Crowan playing the
Greybane, no, yeah.
We do see a lot of damage going out on the Stitches here. The Zul root proving its power there. That is a very early first blood for DFE.
Yeah, that's just Stitches not really respecting the damage output.
Oh, a lot of damage on the art.
Yeah, that's not the early game that you want. If you're the cho'Gall comp, you're playing against the Zul composition, you have a huge advantage if you get to the late game. All they have to do is not get snowballed, basically. cho'Gall just scales so well into the late game.
All right, so let's just remove the teams, right? We don't see GFE, we don't see Hold It Down. You look at these two comps. Like you're in Hero League. Who has the significant?
cho'Gall always wins.
cho'Gall always
wins.
Okay.
Never bet against the ogre.
So if GFE wins, is this because they seriously outplay their opponents or a massive throw towards the end game?
I don't know. It's all about the early game, in my opinion. The Zul really needs to get a lead. I think that's going to be critical to this game. If Hold It Down can stay in the game by using cho'Gall Ariel to its fullest, getting walls like they're doing here, winning early team fights, controlling early shrines, then I think in the late game they're going to be unstoppable. If Hold It Down gets their building siege, loses all their walls, and ends up falling behind to the Zool pressure,
Jake's
they're going to
reading
have a tough
Twitch
time.
chat for grilling advice. Is that what you're doing? I knew it. I called him on it. He's been sitting here waiting for people to tell him what to do. Guys, give Jake grilling advice in chat, please. Here we have the first shrine spawning. We have the Stitches in the bottom lane. We have the Gray Man on the top lane. So they're still prioritizing that soak, hold it down.
Yeah.
They haven't started putting too much pressure onto this shrine, though. Right now, the advantage is in favor of GFE.
Hold It Down has to respond to the Zool pressure. That's why Zool is so good on this map. The Shrine is one of the map mechanics that just takes the longest to cap out of anything, even if you're uncontested. So it provides so much time for Zool to control space here, and it's why Stitches can't join them on the Shrine. It's why Greymane had to push top separately. They can't fall behind too far. And it looks like they kind of bit the bullet and now are in the worst of both worlds. They're losing the Shrine. They are also being pressured by Zool, and they're behind in experience. So it's a tough spot for Hold It Down.
We do see that the hook does not end up connecting there. Hold down in that rough spot, as you're saying here. So far, Zool doing a good job in those off lanes as well in the fights here. And the first one's going to go over to Gale Force. Now, you talked about it before with Gale Force and the Stew Cop. You said that the arm was going to be the probable pick here. Is that what you think? That is, versus the Cho'Gall, you want arm for sure?
Yeah, I think Massive Shove is going to be the pick here. I mean, he could take Flailing Swipe. I don't know which Akka prioritizes, but I think having Massive Shove to take the Cho'Gall out of the fight is almost like having a Web Wrap. It's just a little more requirement on skill instead of targeting like the Web Wrap, or the Cocoon, I'm sorry. The arm requires a sort of like vector control. You have to play pool. You have to make sure you can not only hit the arm on the target you want, but also push the target into the desired distance. And it looks like BBJ's computer has crashed, so we do have a pause here.
King, I think, right?
Yeah, let's go for it. We have Zoya trying to man the production computer. Oh, he says he's back and ready. All right.
I don't change anything then?
Nope. We are going to be counting down and getting back into the game in 3, 2, 1, and where's the pause button on this keyboard? I think Jake took out the pause button.
Hold on, I'm removing a key from someplace else. Can I? Is this guy unpausable? Oh no! How do we fix this? We can't unpause. No, I don't think so.
Hold on, I just need a button that can click this unpause thing. I need does someone have a pen or something?
I don't have anything.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, we figured
For
it out.
real.
We figured it out. We're good. We're good.
You're rep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The broken keyboard almost takes down the show, but luckily,
Oh wait, we're following.
luckily we're all good here, guys. Slight technical difficulties, almost 3-2-3'd it, but we're in here now, and the early game has gone fairly successfully for GFE.
I want to throw back to something because earlier I remember seeing you type a chat, Miwa, do you want ref? And he said no.
Yeah.
So from now on, we give Miwa ref.
All right, we need the backup ref in here for sure next time.
I don't blame him for saying no. I would say no too, but now we know we need. Well, actually, we have your escape option, but still.
Yeah. Now that I know about it, we should be
good.
okay.
So level 7 here for Hold It Down. They're down a 1-level lead here. You talk about how Zool needed to win the early game. Are they winning the early game enough?
That's really going to come down to the next Shrine phase. It's going to give them more time to exploit their level advantage, more time to exploit the Zool advantage on the map control. And basically, if Hold It Down can get level 10 before the Punisher inflicts critical damage, they should be okay. If GFE plays the rest of the time until the second Shrine properly, doesn't give up any picks, doesn't give up big hooks like that one on Fan, almost costing him his life, but not quite. Looked like Cho'Gall wasn't ready to follow up. K1 in a little bit of danger here now. That hook should be coming off cooldown relatively soon. They do need to be careful. GFE just wants to not give up any deaths. They want to get this fort. They'll be able to take control with level 10 at that point. Oh, Fan hooked in. There's no minions to tank that. does not end up going down. Nice silence by Akaface.
That's going to be the key thing that hold it down. Looking up. We talked about it on Town Hall. Stukov, he has no saves, right? He's got his ult that can potentially save, but not really. King Caffeine going to go ahead and Wraith Walk out of there. The hook does connect though, so that's going to be a death on Leoric. He'll be back very soon. But yeah, they lack sustain, right? You have the task start, or you lack the burst save, right? You have task start with the shield sometimes. You have the sustain healing from Akaface, but you don't have anything to save those heroes. So they're going to be really looking to play off of those hooks here. We have level 10 about to pop up here for GFE here. Leoric is just about to be back up in the fight as well, and we immediately see Hold It Down back off.
Absolutely. They have to back off here. There's no other option. And those 20 skeletal defenders worth of time, that time they invested in the shrine is basically wasted now because they're not level 10. They cannot contest the shrine. And that little bit of experience that GFE gave by giving up the Leoric kill will not end up costing them.
I don't know is that shove? I don't know the icons.
Yeah, that is massive shove. So
okay.
Stukov will be able to push an enemy across the map until it collides with terrain or a structure. So we're going to be keeping an eye on Akaface all game to see how he utilizes that. They also have Task Wall and Entomb, so there's a lot of battlefield manipulation.
But Calf misses the Entomb there onto Arthlon. Gets the Drain Soul, but Arth Rowan is going to be able to back out of there. Nudge OP. Good job there, Rowan. And we do see that the first second floor of the game is going to go down here in the bottom lane. They have the full health Punisher here. Just as Hold It Down is about to hit level 10.
Yeah, and Hold It Down basically kind of survived the worst of it. If they can get level 10 here. Okay. They at least have
that force wall from K1 Pro, pinning the Stitches between that wall. Couldn't get away from the Punisher and those arcane turrets, man. That was sick.
Yeah, that was really nice force wall. It locked him in the Stukov silence, actually, for his whole life, and he could never even cast Devour, so he never got any of that health regen that Stitches really relies on to be tanky. Maybe a little bit of a mistake not tossing the Crystal Aegis out there. Didn't expect the Stitches to go down. Thought he was tankier than that. Stitches was probably saying he was okay. Thought he would be able to get out of the situation with a pretty easy E. And, yeah.
Now, this game we saw a different change up in the heroics from Greymane. We see the Cursed Bullet over the Go for the Throat. What do you think the reason? We'll actually have Soya String. Nice juke downwards actually to get out of that there. Can he get behind the wall? That was actually sick how Yosoran got out of there. I thought he was dead for sure, but back to your previous. Sorry, sorry, that was fun.
No, that was good. That was a good.
Back to the previous question. Why do you think he went Cursed Bullet this game and not last?
I think. Wow. That's the power of Cho'Gall right there. Shadow Bolt's just completely decimating those two heroes. I think it's just personal preference. A lot of players like to have the Cursed Bullet to go back into range form effectively without using their E, or just to use it on Leoric on cooldown. Perhaps he doesn't feel like it's realistic to get over-the-throat kills, even on Vala, because of the double support on the enemy team, so they just want to focus the front line.
Okay. I like that. Level 13 picked up here for GFE. Now, those were two really good kills there. Oh, okay. They're trying to go for the bait here. He knows better, though. So,
that was very nice. Very nice game awareness.
Yeah. If he would have stepped forward one more inch, Cap would have got him in that Entomb, and that probably would have been his death there. But we do have the rotation coming up here. Arthon looking to apply some pressure with that Cho'Gall in the top here. Gets it with the root coming out from Zul. Michael, you all taking a lot of damage, though. Arthon going to be just fine. There goes the Entomb down onto Art Rowan. Will they end up going down here? King Caffeine going to kite it back, and he will be just fine.
Fan got completely zoned out of putting damage on the Entomb because of Soyuzarian on the Greymane, so that's why the Cho'Gall wasn't under any threat, even in the Entomb. And with Entomb and Poison Nova both down, there's basically no chance of GFE taking this next fight. They are still posturing for this shrine. They want to take advantage of the Zul. Zul is pressuring the mid lane. He's probably going to go pressure the bot lane as well. He wants to demand a response from Hold It Down. He doesn't want to let them get level 13. Doesn't want them to be able to contest this top shrine.
Well, it looks like that Hold It Down have given up on the Zul defense there. They have all rotated up. Nice wall again from K1 Pro, getting maximum value on the issue there. Aegis has been used early onto the Stitches, but Akaface going to fall very quickly there. That's showing some of the weaknesses there of Stukov. King Caffeine having to kite back, and it looks like this fight will be going in favor of Hold It Down. Fan getting barely. The hook just barely misses.
All right, and that is a Stukov down. It was a nice wall from Tassadar to
I'm
keep
not watching Miwa.
Pudge as close, Stitches as close as possible.
Do you know how I swapped the Miwa?
I do not know, sir. So we do see GFE is still trying to contest this, but it's so dangerous against a Cho'Gall. He has so many gap closers, and he's so threatening against a reduced enemy lineup. You can see
Okay, I'm on you
K1
now.
Pro and Fan both absolutely just leaving. And
Sorry for the wacky obsing. I don't know how it swapped to you, Dunk.
probably your fault, Zoya.
Probably my fault. We're back on Mila now, but apparently we've been on Dunk for a while. I didn't notice.
Yeah, there's a lot of value here from Zool. He got this mid wall on the keep. He's gotten bot wall on the keep, and now the team fight top.
Oh, that's a lot of damage going down, and Vala gets deleted there. Ishbu's very low as well. There comes the shove, though. Gets Arthlon way far back, but he's going to charge back in to try and save BBJ. BBJ looks like he'll be fine. Caffeine having to come out there. And that was a very quick 2 deaths there. Vala is getting deleted by this Great.
Well, Grenade wasn't even in that fight. That's all
that
Cho'Gall
was just
damage.
Cho'Gall?
That was all Cho'Gall damage.
What
And
a
that's
duck
it's
arrow.
so it is so hard to fight 4v4 against Cho'Gall Ariel. Cho'Gall and Ariel together are so powerful. You basically need your 5 heroes to fight against them, and you even need a man advantage even in that case. So you can see, yeah, the Zool was split pressuring. Yes, he made the Greymane respond, but it just wasn't enough. Even with a level bonus of stats, Hold It Down just crushed GFE in that team fight.
GFE has that 16 advantage, and they're keeping up this Zool pressure. Zool has been rotating constantly between bottom and mid, and he's got those waves pushed up into keep. Keep wall is down both those lanes, so that's really great pressure coming out from Michael Udall. I'm sure he's having a blast in those lanes himself personally. But you have the Punisher pushing in here, the front wall goes down. Punisher just looks off. The shove hits Arthlon, and he is gone there. Keep saying Arthlon, Arth Crow it. You guys know what I mean, but they're going to be able to stop this, and they're going to be able to save their keep. GFE needed that. But, oh man, look at the experience. It's suddenly even. Hold it down,
Yeah.
doing a great job. Oh, the Gorge goes down. Ishbin trying to kite around, and it does look like Fan's going to get out of there just barely, but they're keeping up the chase. The Shadow Bolt volley doing a lot of damage. He's trying to kill off Fan. Can they get the kill? No, it does not look like Fan's going to be going down in that fight.
Crowan shoved Cho'Gall out of the Entomb again. It looks like every time Caff is going for an Entomb on this Cho'Gall, Crowan is utilizing shove to get him out of the AoE, and that's enabling them to turn these fights around. Now, downside here, they lost bot keep. So even though the Cho'Gall Ariel comp is basically unstoppable in these team fights, they're just losing the macro game. They're losing on the map pressure, and they need to do something about this.
Great
Oh
force
no!
wall on the BBJ, he's going to go down. So you're having a situation where GFB held the keep. They took the keep of their opponents with Michael Udall, and then they just lost their only support here. This could be bad. The nice helping hand coming out from Ishbu to pull the Cho'Gall out of there. Can Soya Soren go down? The shove into the wall. Will he get out of there? And it does not look like that's the case. A 2-for-0 exchange here. They have 45 seconds with no Greymane on the defense.
Yeah,
What can they get with this?
GFE is going to get the middle keep with this. They cannot end the game. They could look for more picks. Force wall is up. If they find a force wall on Stitches, they can get the kill here. There's a big silence, though, from Art Rowan, maybe making enough space, but not quite. And that's probably going to be game here. GFE is going to look to roll this advantage through. Oh, they're only able to get the middle keep here. They do not have the wave pressure on bottom just yet. Those catapults have not arrived.
Oh, Caff's going to go down here. Can he peel for the rest of it, or let the team get out of there? Nice shove from Akaface. Dude, you called it, man. Look at how clutch that shove is being versus the Cho'Gall.
The shove is so important. I mean, there's 2 enemy heroes worth of power plus Ariel Hope, basically. So there's 3 enemies you're shoving away when you shove away the Cho'Gall. That's why it's so valuable here. So Arth really needs to watch his positioning relative to relative to Stukov, and make sure that his Cho'Gall does not get shoved across map in any of these critical team fights.
The only way they have to interrupt it is the hook, right? They can only like hit the hook on the Stukov.
Or the Ariel Whip.
Okay, the Ariel Whip.
Yeah, but that's tough. That's
tough,
not
yes.
a lot of tools.
Yeah, that is not the easiest interrupts that they can land here. 19 versus 18, they're on even footing, but they're down 2. Keeps can hold it down. Make something happen. Now, Caff, again, missing the tomb there. See if they can make them happen. King Caffey getting Cloverello. Ooh, that hook just threading right through them too. Right now, hold down is an advantage on this Punisher. They won the last one, but GFE didn't really care all that much. K1 Pro, Zool all splitting off to side lanes to just get them closer to 20. They're willing to give this up. I mean, that's a Punisher that has to push through a mid fork and a mid keep to get to the keep. So they're willing to give that up to try and get 20.
Yes, GFE would like to get 20. It's going to give them another opportunity to potentially win a team fight. 20 talents versus non-20 talents is probably their last shot. After that, it's a core backdoor or losing. Oh my gosh, Mike Udall on the bottom lane actually just soloed Soyasarian, but he might get back into the Hall of Storms in time. The Poison Nova does not kill him, so that will not be a successful kill for GFE, but the Punisher, did he just 100-0 Stukov alone?
Like. Now, the shove did push Arthlon back, but you're kind of just standing there going like Super Saiyan mode, right? But when you got a punch for that big whale on you, he can't be taking a lot of damage. The Gorge goes down onto the Leor.
Ooh, anti-synergy there. Shadow Wolf volley, whiffing.
Calf is going to go down. This is 2 members dead for 60 seconds. Calf will be up a little bit sooner here, but can they get a keep of this? They desperately need a keep of this.
Yeah, the map pressure is going to be too much. Luckily, for Hold It Down, Soyasarian survived against the Zool all-in, so he was able to continue defending the core. Otherwise, their core might have gone down to map pressure just while they sieged this up. But it doesn't look like they're really putting that much pressure on this keep. They might end up getting it down, but Stukov should be back. 10 seconds left. The Orky back as well. Getting good value out of that pass.
They really do keep there. This is tough for them now. They're on the same tier, right?
Well, they're 20-20. They might be able to just siege up and end the game. Like, if the Cho'Gall Ariel comp just kind of stays in mid lane, they might be able to just eventually
even with the Greymane back at base?
No, I think you have to have the Greymane shove the lane out and come join them so they're 5v5, and then just, like, hope you win the team fight and hope you can end, basically.
Well, Dunk, looking at these level 20 talents, does anything stand out to you? Do you see anything out of the ordinary here?
The Mortal Wound is maybe not the most common choice for Zool at level 20. The reduction on healing is extremely powerful, especially against the Cho'Gall or the Stitches, both of whom rely both on their self-heals and the Ariel healing to come through. But Ariel's not one of the healers who gets the most affected by Mortal Wound. It's not like a Rhaegar, where if you block his ancestral healing, he's basically not a hero. She just continually drops out those heals, so even mitigating 1 heal worth, 2 heals worth, cooldown-wise, it may not be enough to kill the target.
Well, let's see here if Hold It Down can make something happen. Again, Udall with this Zool pressure has been putting a lot of stress on to Hold It Down here. You see Force Wall comes out from K1 Pro trying to zone a bit. The Punisher phase has started, so they're at 20 minions already on the end of GFE. Udall trying to go for a trade here on the Soyasarian. It looks like it's slightly better Udall right now, but Choi going for that chaser. Nice Force Wall coming out from K1 Pro to zone for his team. They're up 20-3 on the kill count there. Hook Gorge goes down onto Vala. Fan got her. Nice job from K1 Pro with that Force Wall. Isn't enough to save his teammate, and it looks like Fan's going to be able to get out of there. Crystal able to use really early here, and that looks like PVG is going to be the first to go down in this fight. The strafe is monstrous from Fan, and 2 members are going to go down. Stitches and Oriole are both dead. Cho'Gall last hit. Fan going for the chase. Does he get the Hungry Air? No, he does not. He's trying to kite back. The Force Wall does slow him down a little bit. King Caffeine coming in from above. The dash isn't enough to get out of range. It looks like it was just barely. Arthur Crowan doing a good job of cutting so far, but there's the Force Wall. Sorin is getting so low. He does not fall, but Arthlon is, and I think that is going to be GG. 5 members of GFE onto the core of Hold It Down. We are going to have another 2-0 of the day, Dunk. And Jake.
Yeah, GFE really doing well there.
What an exhilarating game.
Yeah, man. GFE played that very well. It's not like you want to like be like, hey, let's highlight Michael Udall here. But all he did was like rotate between lanes on Zool. So it's like he had a lot of influence on this game being AFK.